That was weird.
Roll out loud with Speedy and friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar.
Yep.
Subject matter may be a little rough.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Guaranteed to be funny.
Well,
so sit back, get ready
up for
to
opinion.
ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
Yeah.
Can't hear nothing.
Anybody move out, blow your fucking head off.
Even one ear?
Niggas, bro. I tell you. Niggas.
It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
the fuck
Hey, man.
He couldn't hear.
I can't hear.
on one side. Oh,
Yeah, it's like,
what you get? Is that on the same side where your eyes fucked up?
nah, you asshole.
I'm sorry.
On the other side.
You'll be eyeballing me, nigga.
I can't hear shit.
Don't you side-eye me, boy.
Let me get you a private eye.
If I can hear you, it might be funny.
Yeah, well,
Fix these goddamn headphones.
well, you know the door right there, nigga. You ain't got to stick
Got
around.
the eye of the tiger today. Huh?
I know.
Evil eye.
This would not happen at Howard Stern.
Yeah, well.
Their headphones
It
work.
wouldn't happen on iRadio either.
No, it wouldn't.
Would it keep going?
Fix your headphones.
I assume you're mad.
I am mad, Speedy.
We'll start it. In house we got Connor in the building. In house we got.
Connor.
Say it louder.
Jakai right here.
In the building. In house we got.
Anthony Wanzer.
For what? In the house we got.
What up? It's your girl Ada, aka Lotte Mama.
Elote mamas.
Hey, that makes the best corn in the world.
I
yo.
walked in, she was at the pot. I was like, I thought I came in my kitchen. I was like, oh, hey, yeah, we got a new wife now. Cool. In the house we got David. Dave, you like you on your way to court, bro.
He did, yeah.
Like you
He was
got
Yeah,
it.
that he just walked out of
he's
being a
ready.
pallbearer. Nigga. I'm out of here.
I got a meeting to go to. Anyway, in the house we got. Yeah. Yeah, Bradley too cool right now. Bradley. I guess I'll get on in there, Bradley James. In the house we got Naima. She's definitely black. He's black. Ain't no way over there in the corner. Just yell it out, Roger.
What's that, y'all? It's Robbie Perone.
Robbie Perone.
Hey,
What fuck was that, Rob?
Perone.
Shout out to Robbie Perot.
Rob holding on to the last curly natural. Anyway.
You could use the sponges?
No. Oh, you use a sponge?
Yeah, that's a sponge.
Oh, okay.
Using it the wrong way, but you know. Curls going the wrong way. Yeah.
At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
My son works.
Wanzer, is your
As he
headphones
should.
working?
Yeah, I
All
can
right,
hear.
There you go.
The fuck is you all in your motherfucking eye about?
Some dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He on his iPhone.
I know. Why you mad for
You
it?
could do this all week.
I'm
you know
upset
that,
because
right?
I can only hear on the left side.
I mean, you don't even see out of the right side.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a
So
balance.
it's even it out.
The balance is
It
still
worked
off,
out.
Dick.
Works out.
I'm going to need to hear on both sides.
Can't see on both sides.
I can see on both sides.
Like if one of your senses go bad, the other one gets stronger. You know?
Speedy, you're round enough. You only need one eye to see.
It's a little blurry on the other side, nigga. It's like I'm in witness protection program on one side.
Huh?
Get it, the blur.
Nah,
That's funny.
that wasn't fun.
He's not happy.
Anyway.
That wasn't fun.
All right, tell everybody what's up, man. Tell everybody what's going on.
All right. So we're here today to share with you guys an amazing opportunity that we're so excited about.
Opportunities. I love it.
Okay.
It's NFTs. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them, but it's a
Wanzer?
non-fungible token.
Do they sell
Nice.
headphones?
Nice.
I thought that was a gang in Long Beach.
NFT.
Damn NFTs.
So,
Which means
Non-fungible token.
Okay.
Can you explain to
Y'all
people what
university,
fungible is?
okay, so you want me to
Brandon,
take that?
take
Got
it
it.
from
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Step forward
So,
from me a little bit, Brandon.
I'm not sure
come forward a little
if
There you go.
anyone here is familiar with NFTs.
Let's just say they not. You know.
Non-fungible token. The fungible part, just replace that with replaceable. Non-replaceable token. All right.
Okay.
Same thing, non-replaceable. So right now, I don't know if you guys paid attention to like the currency shift. Bitcoin, things are turning to digital and things like that. So NFT is if you missed out on Bitcoin, NFT is the next wave and next opportunity for that. All right.
So it's not Bitcoin now, it's NFTs.
NFTs.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
You know, now that doesn't replace Bitcoin or anything of that sort. It's just more, back in 2009, we really didn't pay attention to how important Bitcoin was. you don't pay attention to currency, I do, and the value of our dollar is not the same anymore.
Yeah.
You know, we lost that. So there's a shift that's going on right now, and NFTs is the new wave. So it's not just a wave; it's the new wave that we'll be living for now on. You know.
Yeah.
So to start off, let's just give an example. If we take it back to before we all even understood the idea of money, before we was even born, you had what is called the bargaining system, right? People trading fruits and things like that. And then we went into the coinage system after that. Didn't work. And then we went into, what was the next system? I think the next system we had, the Chinese man created the paper dollar. You know, because the coins were too heavy in weight and things like that. Now, we were born into the U.S. dollar, so I will start there, right? Back, 1792 or something like that. We were born into the U.S. dollar. That's what we were born into. And we were used to that since the day we were born. So we really can't even see it disappearing right now. We don't even understand that. In 2009, they created what is called a digital asset. You know, we have physical asset. They created what is called the Bitcoin, right? Now, 90% of us in here, I'm sure, we couldn't see it. We couldn't fathom, like, okay, how we're not going to use money and things like that. Now, let me explain how serious NFTs are and how serious Bitcoin was. As you can see, if you missed that wave, people made billions of dollars off of it. But most importantly, how NFTs work, let's just say non-fungible token, the pictures and things like that you guys see, is the least importance of the asset, right? The pictures are the least important of the asset. The thing that's being created right now is emotional value. Right, we are attached to something. Right, now they have something that will be replacing our banks. Now let's just give an example of when you send some money to someone.
Banks.
Real live banks.
Yeah.
So let's just give an example of when you send some money to someone. The third party is the banks. You get what I'm saying? You send it through Cash App. It goes to the bank and it goes to the person. We would no longer have that. We
It
would
just
have
go straight
public
to them?
records. It would be
Person to person.
and that is the NFT really is based off of the coin, the token. That's the token part, which is like the Ethereum and things like that. Whatever you buy the token with, you know. So they have something that's called the blockchain,
Yeah.
right?
familiar
You
with
guys
that
heard
one.
of that, right? No, no.
familiar
Was
with
it
that
your?
one.
The
Yeah.
blockchain is your new bank,
I
Yeah.
don't like you.
right?
I'm
Now the
getting
blockchain is
educated,
going to be.
Speedy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
You talking about money? Speedy wants to know if you can buy donuts with it. Just get to the point.
You can
Can you
literally.
buy donuts with it?
Can you get a glazed NFT?
Honestly, that's.
Can
that
he get
is
honey?
so-
Can he get honey? Can he buy honey buns with it?
Honestly, that is gonna be something you're gonna be done very soon. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to. You're
So
gonna
do you have
Switch it over.
NFTs?
Yes, I have a few NFTs, by the way, and that's what we're here to talk about too.
Yeah.
Is the NFT platform that we're a part of, you know? And well, by the way, everybody that's listening, our platform is called Nifty Visions. We will have a number for you guys in a second to text.
Nifty.
Nifty Visions. All right, so we'll be sending you guys a number to text through, and you text your number, text you want an NFT, and we get you guys rocking. I believe you send your number in as well, but that's automatic if you text the number. So
Well, how much money do I need to get into?
Anywhere
what do I need
from-
to get into?
now that's the part I want to talk about as well. Anywhere from $150 to $1,400 you can spend. Now NFTs have different prices, but it all depends on what your investment in. It's a way of saying, like, you know how in stocks you put money in, you have to wait months and months and months to get a return. NFT is
We
immediate.
actually don't know about stocks either.
If you don't know about
Yeah.
stocks, so
It's bad right now.
yeah, NFT
Really
is
bad.
immediate. You like flip your money very, very fast. So you can turn 150 into 1,200 into thousands
I feel
of
like
dollars.
Jay-Z from
you know.
150 to 250,
Yeah.
250 to a half a
Man,
million.
Jay-Z
Yeah.
got one of the biggest
Seriously.
NFTs.
He does.
So
Now, how much does it cost to do real estate? I've heard it's expensive
when it costs to,
to do real estate.
are you
on there.
discussing the metaverse? Or are you discussing just
Yeah.
NFTs itself?
Like the metaverse?
Well, that all depends on again, it's
I heard
almost
like
no
100,000
different.
or so just to get into it. Like, say we want to do the radio show in the metaverse, just to buy the real estate. I was looking into it.
Well, you
It
can
was like
create your
over
own
100,000.
metaverse. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
You can create your
I
own
didn't know,
metaverse.
I didn't know
It's
if you had to
just a
buy
digital
the
space.
real estate, whatever they call it, the real estate.
If you want to be in their
Yeah.
metaverse, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a whole hospital
Okay.
in metaverse, so you
Oh,
can create
okay.
your own.
You got
Wow.
doctors and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, not
You
yet.
got
You got an empty hospital.
Ain't nobody got shot yet in the metaverse.
He's like, we
But
built.
it's
He said, we built the parking lot.
Yeah,
right now.
it's a very good investment, you know.
Yeah, okay.
When it comes down to
Need
that
a
now.
counter now.
I don't want to get deep into the metaverse because the metaverse itself, to me, is it's almost a different world. Yeah, it's getting to the point that this is my theory of we might be living off this planet one day, and that's what the metaverse is to me.
Oh, we gonna be living on this motherfucker, but
So,
you ain't be able to touch nobody.
virtual reality,
Nigga, I'm
digital
gone.
life, right? So to get more into the NFT, all right. So let me explain just a little bit real quick, and then I'll get into Nifty Visions, all right? So number one, whether you like it or not, know it or not, doesn't really matter. The banks are leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a middleman anymore,
Yeah.
all right? Cash. If there's countries that already stopped using cash already, not accepting the U.S. dollar or anything, everything is going digital. Employees, they're going to be obsolete as well. You're going to be walking into stores and pretty much doing your own thing, you know, buying what you need and walking out. Now,
Those people
this is
doing
a
that
shift.
now, but they
This
don't
is the
want
whole
it.
point of the conversation. This is a
Yeah.
shift from what we didn't get with Bitcoin, and now we have the opportunity to do the same thing with NFTs. Now, that's how important it is. If you missed out on Bitcoin, you should be looking at NFTs right in the face right now and saying, I'm not missing out on this wave right now. You look at the biggest people in the world. You're talking about Drake, Jay-Z's, and, you know, all of these people that invested in NFTs early on. We are still in the early stages of NFTs. So even if you invest a couple $1,000s within a couple years, I'm not a financial advisor, by the way, within a couple years, you will be out of this world rich, you know?
Yeah.
So we decided to invest in it earlier with a platform called Nifty Visions. All right, now Nifty Vision is the first educational multi-level marketing platform for NFTs. All right, now not only are we teaching you about the education of NFTs, we're also helping other people that you know and ourselves to make as much money as possible in this business before it even get to the masses of people. You know, we literally have thousands of people just literally waiting to do whatever they need to do with their money to invest in NFTs, you know? So, well, it was a blessing to actually get the text message from you guys that we had the opportunity to even speak about this, you know? Because most people don't even know about NFTs.
Yeah.
You know? I have people that still have cash in a box, you know?
Yeah.
And
Well,
they-
under my mattress, but
Yeah.
sorry, and those things eventually are gonna be worthless. You're gonna have all of that money in your under your bed and not be able to use it.
Yeah.
So the best thing about NFTs, you're able to invest that, you know, and it's like one of the fastest growing income businesses right now is NFTs.
Yeah.
Investing in NFTs.
so you saying about 100 was
I'm
100?
not telling you how much you're gonna make.
No. I mean, how much to put into it?
150.
150 to
Yeah.
about
That's
1400.
the
All
range.
depends on what your biggest investment want to be. If you want to turn that 1400 into something larger, you invest that. And as far as
And you
us,
said
that,
the turnaround is fast.
Yeah.
when I say fast, okay, so let me give you an example. Right? By putting in, and like again, I'm not a financial advisor.
Yeah.
Let's just say $250. It's literally the average that people would say, okay, I'm gonna invest this on a smaller scale. You get what I'm saying? From that $250, I've seen within a matter of a couple weeks, months, turn 10 times that amount. You know, that's very, very
And you can pull
fast.
it out anytime you want.
Anytime you want.
But doesn't it charge you a fee though?
Yeah, that don't matter.
Like a percentage?
My
That's
question
like
is,
this,
that's
if I put-
liquid cash. If she pulls it out, that's liquid cash.
Yeah.
Liquid.
Liquid. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's not like stocks where you have to wait years and years and years. You sell it, you know? And the greatest thing about selling it is, let's say, for instance, if you sell something, that's why the larger amount you put in is the better.
Yeah.
Because you spend $1,400, you make, let's just say, up to $10,000, right? Once you sell that NFT, you have an opportunity to say whatever is royalties involved. So if he sell it, you get royalties. He sell it, royalties. After you sell it, you know, so you continue to get royalties forever. You know,
I have a quick,
Even though you sold it.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. Now,
Impossible.
no. If Speedy were to put this on the metaverse, his show on the metaverse,
Yeah.
how could that be translated into dollars? How can this show be translated into dollars? By putting it into the metaverse, because once again, it's still an entity,
okay.
Yeah.
an NFT on a platform, on a metaverse platform.
Yeah.
Because there are lots of people who are selling movies, video clips, and what have you. This is a show. How can he get more subscribers into the metaverse, and how do that matriculate into money?
What I would do, and this is
Matriculate.
just
Great word.
me personally, what I would
I
do,
don't know if he got it right.
Amazing word.
and this is something in real time for me. What I would do is everybody that works here, I will create a character for them.
Just me.
Everybody that's here.
I think he meant the volunteers.
Everybody
Yeah,
that's,
volunteers.
let's say just yourself, right?
Cohorts.
I will create a character for myself,
Uh-huh.
right? And I will use that as an NFT.
Yeah.
So you
I would-
mint that.
I will
into an
mint
NFT.
that you will mint yourself as an NFT, and people will purchase and buy that NFT and make it a special way or invite. You only can get whatever you decide to offer
And
if you
can
have this
decide How
NFT.
many of those NFTs
You know.
mint.
Oh,
Whether
okay.
it's
Yeah.
500,
Gotcha.
5,000.
That would be
10,000.
my direction.
Now,
You know,
now
it
what
would
I've
be a
also heard
special
is
invite.
what I've also heard is people can pretty much go on the metaverse, watch movies, sit down, or just have a house,
Do whatever you want. And
But
same
how,
thing
how
here.
are we? I mean, let's just say I don't know jack squat what's going on.
Yeah.
How do I view all that? How am I looking at this virtual world in the 3D realm?
You will have to obviously be a part of whatever you signed up for.
But how do we sign up? I mean, how do I log in and sign up? And no, I'm just saying, if I want to see NFTs right now, what website do I go on?
Okay, so you're on one right now, right? You're looking at NFTs.
Yes.
Okay, so I will go to let's just say a general website will be Rareables or OpenSea. You will go on those two, and you will see just about everybody who has NFTs in general.
On those websites.
Yeah, so they have something on platforms, right, with NFTs. You start off with something that's called the floor. That's a floor price. It's a starting bid. Everybody gets the same price. Doesn't matter what it is, right? Now, from that floor price, you selling your NFTs. Let's just say, for instance, $1,000, right? From that $1,000, everybody pay $1,000, and then from that, once you decided to sell it, it goes to something that's called OpenSea. Think of the OpenSea as buying a pair of Jordans and you going to a what's the shoe store that resells shoes?
Foot Locker.
No, Foot Locker don't resell shoes.
Ross and
Ross don't resell. I'm talking about for a bigger price. All right, you know when people buy.
The mom and pop ones.
All right, let's just say
Where the shoes are bubble wrap where you can't really touch them.
I can't even think of none now that I'm a shoe head right now. That's
like a swap
crazy.
meet or something like that?
No. You're talking about
There's
for
a spot over there.
if I buy a pair of
Fairfax.
Jordans.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's just use that everybody know. Let's just use that eBay is a perfect example, right? You buy a pair of shoes, $150, and you resell them for $800 on eBay. That's what OpenSea is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Resell the thing you just bought on the ground level for a higher
Yeah.
level.
So what we're doing is we're buying NFTs, we're minting them, and then we're putting them on OpenSea for resale.
Now, how do we mint it? I mean,
well, it's a process of that would be like a different show, but it's a process to
Mint on
pretty
another
much
show.
verify your NFT on the OpenSea platform. You know, so no one can just screenshot this and just put it on. You know, things like that.
one of our fans in the chat room had asked if they can have your number or what website can she see you on.
Okay, let's get that number right here because it's not in front of me. And I'm gonna repeat it to you guys though. You guys text this number. I want an NFT. We're already gonna have your number. Just text your name and number, and we're gonna educate you guys on there. So more important, not only we're gonna educate you guys on it, we're gonna help you guys make some money and help your family make some money as well. So the number is 702
Fuck my family.
783 8524.
She gonna put it in
That's
chat.
702.
702
Uh-huh.
783
Okay.
8524. All right, that's the Nifty Visions number right there. You're gonna text that I want an NFT right now. All right, not yesterday, but right now. All right. Now again, these things are immediate. You got to understand that we can't be tricked on this anymore. You can't say you didn't see Bitcoin. You can't say people didn't get rich off Bitcoin. You can't say that NFTs didn't come out of anywhere. We looked up NFTs was right there, and we're like, what the? I can curse on here, right?
Yeah, what the fuck?
We said, what the fuck is an NFT? You know, that was the first thing we said. What the fuck is an NFT?
Yeah.
Well, that's the exact same thing that they said when they said, what the fuck is a Bitcoin? You know, don't be the person that say, what the fuck is an NFT anymore?
You know, so
I'm gonna give you guys a true story example about Bitcoin. I was in the bar restaurant business in 2004, and my business partners came to me, said, "Hey man, we want to get involved in Bitcoin. We're gonna invest $1,000." And I said, "What is Bitcoin?" Well, for lack of a better term, it's virtual money. And I said, "I can't see it." They said, "Nah, you can't see it." I'm not interested. So 2016, they come back to me and they say, "Hey man, we want you to go over to the bank with us. We're gonna show you what we made off of Bitcoin." That $1,000 investment turned into $11.2 million for each one of them for $1,000.
Except for
Now, they waited 12 years to get it.
damn, I don't want to wait.
But
that
if I told you today that if you gave me $1,000 and you come back 12 years from now, I'm gonna give you 11 million. Almost everybody in this room would do it.
Yeah.
More than likely.
NFTs is going to give you the opportunity to make that same $11 million in less than half the time.
Damn. All right, what were you gonna ask?
So I was just gonna say, one, I work in marketing, and we've been working on marketing NFTs. So I wanted to hear you guys spiel and talk about it, and I think you guys explained it the best way. Because with working with marketing and trying to understand how to push them,
Bobby, we can hear
with working in marketing and trying to understand how to push them, I'm young, so I can keep my ear to what people are saying. So I think it's super interesting to market them. So my question to you would be, when people see an NFT, they're typically picturing like digital art, right? So I think for people, the most common question is, how do I know which asset is going to make me the most money? How would you guys say you have that sense?
So the one thing that you have to understand is that it's all about perceived value. So it doesn't matter which one you get. If you ever, we talked about in the Mona Lisa, right? When that picture was first drawn, it had no value, but somebody perceived it to be worth
X amount
millions of dollars, right? It's the same thing that we're looking at with this digital art, is that it's all about who perceives it to be worth whatever it is. It's a digital asset, which means that what's great about these NFTs, guys, is that the blockchain protects it. So you always own it in the digital world until you decide to do something else with it, right? Nobody can steal it.
Yeah.
Nobody can go in your safe and take it from you. It's yours.
Now, one of the chat room, they want to know, how is the NFTs used in real estate?
How is the NFTs used in real estate?
Yeah.
That would be a question I would have to answer another time. I mean, comparing the two, if you were to ask how is it used in metaverse, I just explained that. But in the real estate itself, I don't think it's any different. The only difference that we're discussing right now is digital and real life. You know what I'm saying? Physical asset and digital asset. The NFT itself is not the most how your picture look is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How your photo look is not. It's different type of NFTs. You know, they have tweets and things like that. That's NFTs. The most important part is the value that you put into the NFT, because on the blockchain we are going to be able to see how much money you really got. And could you send me this or could you not send me this? It's not going to be up to the banks anymore.
Who puts the value of how much something is? Who
You.
comes with that?
You. I mean, however you hype that up and make it great for yourself, you do that.
Right.
You know, if you're the first to do something, if you However your show is, if you got people that say, man, I fuck with this show, I'm gonna put my money into it. That's it. It's really, you can't really define what someone is gonna feel like. If they can afford it, they're gonna pay for it. But it's their investment is what I'm saying. So if I put, it can be a scratch.
Yeah.
And you say, I'm gonna sell that goddamn scratch that I just did just now. Okay, cool, sell it. I'll buy it. I think it's important. I'm gonna spend $2,500 on it. I'm gonna wait till it get to a certain amount, and then I'm gonna resell it. That's my money that I'm spending, you know. And you put the value up, however how much you want to sell it for, and that'll be that. But the investment is the most important part, you know.
So somebody will see I spent $2,500, and then they'll say, "Well, I want to buy it from you or buy it from me," and I quote whatever price I want to above $2,500.
So
you guys ever heard of Azalea Banks? Has anybody in here heard of her?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have?
Yes, sir.
So you know that she did a sex tape
Yeah.
and minted it into an NFT.
What?
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Really.
What's that?
I didn't know that.
it can be anything that you desire.
Yeah.
You tell them how much.
It could be anything.
How much?
She sold that sex tape for $17,000. The guy turned around and sold it for over $200 million.
Exactly.
It was the very first sex tape that was minted into an NFT.
NFT.
So of course, it has extreme value, right? Because it was the first. The first Twitter tweet that the guy tweeted.
What,
that
69 mil was it?
$600 million. So this is the kind of money.
Real
that's
money?
Real money.
Shit.
This is the kind
I'd
of money
pull
that's
that
being
right out.
made in
I'll take
NFTs,
that.
guys.
Yeah,
So,
right out.
so you really need to pay attention to what's happening around you. A lot of people allow these types of opportunities. They see it every day, but they're like, I'm not getting involved in that.
My question to you, David, is since a lot of people aren't getting involved, especially sometimes our people,
Right?
how are we not on the last train of this NFT since it just started? Because usually we get on the last thing. If it's the last scam, man, I heard they giving free burgers, and we just get there when the last burger guy get out. So how can we as a people get on this right as
Take
it's
action.
starting?
Text that number.
Text that number right now. Get started.
Text that number.
That's
Text
it.
that
Did
number.
you text it right?
But not only, see the greatest part about what we're here for is
Put it in there again.
you guys are gonna be educated on this stuff. You're not just throwing your money into something. You're gonna be educated on what you're putting your money into, and we're gonna help you make money and help your family make money as well. And that's why we're here for. No one in the world right now, aside from our platform, is here to teach people how this stuff works and how you're gonna make money on it. Because again, everybody is scared. What's going on? What the fuck is an NFT? We thought the same thing about Bitcoin. Same thing about computers. Same thing about things that came before that. But look at what run our life right now. Our phones and computers. And Bitcoin is the new wave. NFTs is the new wave. So don't be the one to say, like computers, they put computers in school 2 years after I graduated, 37, right? So 2 years after I graduated, that's when they got computers. I'm like, damn, if y'all would have had that in the school, I probably would have learned a little bit more. I didn't know it was still going to be here, you know? But computers came out a very long time ago, you know?
Yeah.
We didn't believe that it was going to be something that's part of our life, but now it is. Then Bitcoin came, you know? Who would have thought that we would be spending digital assets at any place? Yeah. What the fuck is a digital asset? Like you said earlier, can I see it? No.
We do have Bitcoin ATMs now, too, guys, just so you know that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them.
You've seen them.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, they're popping up everywhere.
Pops.
Yeah.
They're in the gas
Yeah.
stations.
They got them in gas stations.
Yeah.
I live in Santa Barbara, and they're all over the place.
All right, so give that number out one more time.
Hold on.
All right,
Yeah.
so putting
And
it back
be
in the chat
prepared.
room.
Don't text him some crazy stuff,
Yeah.
you guys.
You could text whatever you want. Text some pictures, some videos.
You're going to bring them up as an
They
NFT.
might
If
text
Azalea
you,
Banks is listening, text the second video you got.
they might text some stuff.
So let's say we put.
702
Oh, go ahead. 702.
783 8524.
We put this show. So if we put this show as the first comedy show on the platform, on the metaverse.
Yeah.
You're going to
You could
sell
do
it
it.
for
You're gonna
$100
sell the
million.
fuck out.
Right.
Now how can
Especially
he
create the
mint
characters.
how can he mint this show? Like you said, first of all, he has to have digital characters. But how can he NFT this show?
Well, you don't have to have digital characters. I just gave that as an
Okay,
example.
but how can he NFT this show right here and make it digital right now in the metaverse?
Okay, so number one, I'm I'll send you another video after this so you
Okay.
can actually see how it actually works in real time. But number one, you're gonna create however you're gonna create it. It can be a picture, you decide to do it. All right. So what you're gonna do?
Or it can be an
Audio, picture. It doesn't matter what it is. Like I told you, NFT can be anything. All right. And you can go on rarebros.com. It's an app. It's a yellow app. You can go on there and mint. You can go on Rainbow. Rainbow is another one you can mint NFTs on. Let's just say those two, top two.
Speedy was just on there.
Rarebos
Rainbow NFTs.
and Rainbow. All right, go on those two. As far as getting everything set up, you have one financially, which is the what is it called? The Fox. MetaMask.
MetaMask.
MetaMask. All right.
MetaMask.
And that's where your money and stuff and your Ethereum and all of that stuff is pressed up. So that's the one we use. So
All right,
that's
so
why
we're gonna
I'm
do that.
marketing.
We're gonna put this in the metaverse.
Metaverse.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah, the metaverse. Yeah.
Metaverse.
Even
gonna
that,
make some,
I was
if you
wondering about
say,
that. Yeah.
I'm gonna take this photo, whatever that photo, if that's part of your show,
You could sell it.
you can sell that.
The rollout line.
Background, you can say, I want one to be gold, silver, or whatever you want to, and say, this is the value of these. I'm only making 100 of them. Come and get them from the first comedy, blah, 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 blah.
Go young DJ. That's pretty funny. He said Speedy can't get watchers in real
But
life.
for now, you're going to go on
Sell
Nifty
the
Visions
metaverse?
and text that number, the 702 right now.
Text right now, dumb motherfucker.
702
I said the 702.
8524.
I got to have this number posted on the wall somewhere.
Please.
Yeah, we just posted it in the chat room.
Yeah.
So you said somebody could also see your financials. Like if I wanted to buy his, you could actually see my financial, what I have in my bank account.
Well, that's on the blockchain. All right, now that come later on in life that we will see that very soon. It's already here. What's the website? Again, I'll send these things to you guys after. But
This is fire. I'm glad you came because you knew all about this, right?
it's
Yeah, no, I've been
So you
Yeah.
already have.
Yeah, I have a couple. I have like a couple NFTs, really low value, but I've worked in it, and I've really just tried to push it, and it's good. I've actually seen you guys can do some dope stuff. They have the VR headsets, so the fans can literally see into the metaverse and see you guys there.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
kind of
that's
cool.
crazy. Cool.
We're going to have to walk across to you.
That's
Yeah.
what
And
I'm
if-
talking
if-
about.
I need your
That's what I'm
headset.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And if you understand
Yeah,
like
I like that.
the how do I call it? If you know for a fact, hey, I'm the first comedy, blah 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 blah, do it.
Like now.
Don't take no time.
Don't waste time.
Don't waste time.
Do it
So we got
because
plenty of time.
you got to
but none
understand that,
waste.
like, think about it like this. If we were the first people to do anything, and we was the benefit of everybody else doing it after us, that's what's going on right now with us.
But that's what I'm saying, because usually we're always on the late freight.
We're not late anymore.
Yeah.
Well, because we have to do all the research and we got to know all the details before we get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we
We got to
missed
see
the train.
somebody else make money.
We got to
and then
see
go.
somebody else make it.
You don't want to do
And-
that.
And the next piece is we are afraid to do things together. Every other culture does it together.
We do this. We do the same though, brother. We all every other culture started doing what we was doing. We would band in together, stick together, get houses together. But we are also the same ones that if I'm going to jail and you see me across the street, hey man, that's your friend. I don't know that nigga.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
we're the same ones who get blamed first, and we all go. Because if
Right.
they get one of us, they got all of us.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
we're cautious. We're gun shy. Once bitten, twice shy on everything.
Yeah.
So
All
if
right.
I'm going to spend $1,000, I want to make sure I'm getting that $1,000. I want to see Speedy rolling around at something.
Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
if I put $1,000 in your pocket right now, let's say $5,000 in your pocket, and you keep it in there for about a year, in a
Still
year, how
5,000.
much would that $5,000 be?
5,000. There's no
5,000.
interest growing on
Be
it.
absolutely $5,000, right? But if you put it in the NFT world, in the metaverse, in the open sea, in a year,
Now, one of
What
the
about
chat
6
room wants to
months?
know how many
even
have you
6
sold?
months, even a month,
Chat room wants
In
to
what-
know.
you're
Hold
probably
on.
10 times
Hold on.
that.
Chat house is asking a
Yeah,
question.
chat room wants to know how many have you sold?
How many have I sold?
Yeah.
I say about 14 so far.
Okay.
14 nice size.
Nice size.
So
okay.
you want to invest at least 1,200 to 14. There's some that's out there like 5,000.
Okay.
You know, what we're here for, Nifty Visions and marketing, the education, and you know, making money on this platform. Like that's the most important part right here. Like he said he have NFTs, Bored Ape Yacht. You know, you got all of these different NFTs and things like that. I don't just have Nifty Vision NFTs because I start off early, but since I'm on this platform, that's what I'm here to talk about.
If I gave you $1,000,
I'm buying NFT.
then what's going to be my if I put in $1,000, what is my return within a few months? You said it could be a quick return because I'm gonna trust you on this, and I'll put $1,000 up.
Okay.
What can you do? What is my return?
It's not what I can do; it's what the market can do.
But I'm just saying, what is the return? Because Brother David just said we're gun shy and trying to trust people. I'm gonna trust you. I'm putting my money.
Absolutely.
Up.
Yeah.
So I'm going by your word and your faith.
Yeah.
So if I'm trusting you, what are you going to steer me to that's going to return my money in 1 month?
Let's put it like this. I'm not going to give you an exact number. More money. Fast.
It'll double mine. So we'll talk, and like I said, I got 1,000.
If I say $10,000 in a month, you probably going to call my phone if it's at 8,000. But I'm going to tell you this. You can definitely double your money. Very fast.
Call your phone at 8,000. I'll just say thank you because anything over the 1,000 I gave you, anything over the 1,000 I gave you is
that's what I'm saying. Like
1,200. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
You gotta play. He's not understanding you. If he had 3 hoes on the street,
You gotta break it down.
What's the return?
What's the return?
if Robbie had
story then,
if Robbie had 3 bitches on the street working 6 hours a day times 3 months, would it be
$1,000?
What's his return?
I appreciate you coming down because I knew nothing. I knew about Bitcoin. And
Right.
Like I said, my nephew does it. And he came out here with a gang of money. So he let me know that it works. At first time hearing about NFTs. I wouldn't mind putting the radio show into the NFTs. We're going to talk about that afterwards and get your information. Nick, my son, you hook it up, right? You got 1,000 on you, right?
We don't mind coming back.
Oh no, that's all good. Yeah, please, man.
And continue to educate.
Please do,
listeners about what we have here, guys. We're transforming people's lives every single day, and it's a beautiful thing because we're able to give something to people that they never thought were possible. And that's what makes this so special for me. I've always been a giver, so for me, it's important to the more you give, the more you get back.
It's your last day.
We know that. We put that out in the universe. So we're really excited about what we're doing. We're really excited to be here to share this with you guys, and we're real serious about making a whole lot of money for everyone that joins our team.
Hey,
we're serious.
And
about
again,
that.
the company's called what?
Nifty Vision.
Nifty Vision.
I want to add to that too. And what we just recently added within the past week, you guys. So we added a side where you're making money. I wonder could I say this? Really doesn't matter. I'm gonna say it anyway. I ain't give a shit.
Say it anyway.
All right, so we just added a side to Nifty Visions and partnered with educators that will be teaching also in the Forex market to teach you how to make some money and use that money to invest in NFTs as well. So, because you got to understand, NFTs, it's like a quick stock. You get what I'm saying? You put your money in, you watch the shit grow. But if you take it out, you don't have any fucking money. You got to sell it, but you get the interest on it, which is really good, right? But what we're teaching on the other side is making money in real time right now and using that money and putting it into the NFT world. So you have nothing to lose, people. It's
basically recycling. So while you're learning your earnings,
learning your earning.
You just
so while you're learning, you're earning money.
You work there, don't you?
To invest that money and to put it into the market.
No, what he's talking about is just reinvesting. If I'm going to teach you, you're going to make a wage while I'm teaching you.
Yeah.
You just reinvest what you're making. Into
Absolutely.
this. Yeah.
So it's not like you're sitting up here just tossing your money into a bucket and and wishing and hoping. No, we're helping you make some money. Use that money if you decide to, and put that into NFTs if you want to. You know, your initial sign up is an investment in anything that you do. You know, you go buy a pair of shoes, that shoe is not giving you anything. You know, you go buy a car, that car's not giving you anything but sentimental value. You know, but
and a ride to work.
You know,
Yeah.
Now you had a good question earlier.
Impossible. Him?
Yeah, he asked how fast can he get a return on his money.
Yeah.
Now, there's another component that we haven't talked about yet, which is the multi-level marketing
Yeah.
component. So the more people that you share this with, and they join this team, the more money you make, because you get paid for sharing it with people.
Yeah, I've did pyramid scams with
Hilarious.
My
This
America.
nigga stupid as fuck.
We all talk
Legal
about
shield.
pyramid scams, but it's funny when we.
let me
have
answer
these
that. Let me answer that. Let me
conversations,
answer that. Let me answer that.
Robbie,
I would
you
love
the
to
worst.
answer that.
Everything in the world is a pyramid.
Pretty
No, it
much
is.
is.
Let's start with the
Yeah.
president. Does he have a vice president?
Yep.
They got a cabinet?
Yep.
Right? They got the
That's
House.
Mike,
They
yeah.
got the Senate. I mean, there's a pyramid,
Yeah,
right?
think about here. It's me. It's Nick. That's it.
Yeah.
I would like to say this, and this is no disrespect to any school out there. I love education, I really do. Everybody can vouch for this. What's the first question they ask you when you're in school?
Are you black?
Nope. I hope they don't ask you that. But one of the questions
They'll
that
ask you what you want to
what are
study.
the
What
What you want to study.
Oh, you talking about college?
let's just switch that question
Yeah.
to what do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh,
That's what
elementary.
they ask
Yeah.
you, right? But from pre-K to elementary, junior high school, what they do is put you through a system mentally, right? Same rotation. They teach you history. They don't teach you anything about the future. They teach you history of past things that you more than likely won't even use. You get to college, what do they do?
I didn't
Same
know.
thing.
Same thing,
Same
right?
thing. It's a
And then
You went
listen,
to mandatory college.
now they got about 25
Metaverse
years
college.
of your life by this time. After you graduate, what do? Go get a fucking job.
Yeah.
And spend
That's what
30
they tell
years
you
of
to
your
do.
life with somebody.
Now, if that's not a
Someone else.
scheme of your whole entire life that we've been going through, and that's why they're at people's heads for, homeschool and things like that, because we're moving to the world that we don't believe in a school system anymore.
You say trying to.
So,
Again, give the information one more time.
Please.
my phone keep going off.
702
That's us.
I damn near remember it by heart.
8524.
Write
So,
it down, y'all. And
Now-
and the company again is called? Sorry,
Nifty Visions.
Nifty Vision. Go ahead.
Now, they brought up in the chat room, too, what about the celebrity lawsuits with the NFTs like Snoop Dogg, Quentin Tarantino?
I mean,
And
I have
certain
nothing
ones.
to do with those lawsuits. But listen to me.
The views and
I have
expressions.
nothing to do with those lawsuits.
I
by
got a
the way.
disclaimer if you want me to play. I got one here.
Nothing to do.
Because like Quentin Tarantino, I do know for he tried to put Pulp Fiction in there, and then Miramax said no, that we own the rights. So certain
mean-
things I imagine we can't put.
I mean,
if
again,
somebody
like
else
you-
owns it, I guess.
Again, like these are legal things. It's like
Yeah.
someone coming to school with a gun. Like I'm here, but you brought your gun with you, bro. You
Yeah.
can't do that. So I don't know the legalities of these things and why people are getting sued. But NFTs are here, just like Bitcoin was here, just like computers are here. And if you don't like it, fuck it. Act like you don't know about it.
Keep
You
walking.
can ignore it.
Keep walking
you know,
there.
Keep walking.
When
Fuck
you
on.
10 years from now, when your kids is looking at you and say,
Yeah.
"Mom, what's a NFT?" You're gonna know for sure what's an NFT, and you're gonna have to tell them that story that you didn't invest in it, and everybody else around you did. So
Bought you some shoes.
that's it. But the money in your pocket, in your wallet, is not doing anything. On top of that, to keep it short, you put your money into the banks. No disrespect to banks. They don't need your money. They
use
need
your
to get
money.
rid of it.
Yeah.
Everybody that put $1 into the bank, they get the loan out $10.
Yeah.
You
Now,
know?
can you
So the
live-
people who own houses around you, you pay for those. Just know that.
Can you live? Vernon wants to know. Can you live off interest of your NFTs?
People are listen to me. There's a 12-year-old that made. Don't quote me on this, but I think about 72 million. What was the girl? I don't know if you know, but it was
Out of Texas, right?
with the long necks and whatnot. Come on now, 72 million as a 12-year-old. She took care of her whole entire family with those.
She can take care of my family too.
There you
And
go,
see-
Vernon.
So
Get mine.
Get an NFT,
Sound like
Vernon.
Richard
so we can
Pryor,
live
man.
off
Yeah,
you,
get your
your
yeah.
interest.
So we gonna do that. We'll take a quick break. One more time. The company name is
Nifty Visions.
go to Nifty Visions and hit that number.
702.
There you go.
783-8524.
And what did they say? I want to get
I want to get an NFT now.
from the Rollout Show. No, I'm playing. We take a quick break. Come back. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends, and Abby.
Speedy.
What the fuck?
Somebody asked for the number again.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, type it in there.
702
702.
783-8524.
Text now.
Text now. I
All right.
want my NFT now.
Bam.
Tired of being
Let's
broke,
get
ain't
it.
you? Tired of sleeping on your mama's couch, ain't you?
NFT.
Tired of eating cereal, ain't you? Can't take the girlfriend out?
Get your NFT. We'll be
I
right
want
back.
two.
Don't move, y'all.
All right.
Go ahead, Nick.
As students.